What up, y'all? It's a late version of the video here in my room. Kind of dark, I know. Kind of getting to my bedtime too, but I wanted to speak about the surgery and whether or not it was the right thing for me, the right choice, and if I think I failed the surgery because of what I weigh now, and it's been about 7 years. So I do think it was the right choice for me. There was a lot of friends that didn't think it was the right thing for me to do at the time because I lost 200 pounds in a year leading up to the surgery, and they were wondering why I was still doing it. But you got to remember, I've been overweight my entire life, since I was about 13, and even before that, I was a bigger kid. I wasn't necessarily um, really overweight, but I was overweight still to a point. So I lost weight, but I still needed to do the surgery. I still needed to go through with it. After the surgery, I lost another 130 pounds, getting me down to that 245, which is unfortunately my magical number that I can't seem to beat since I've been 13. As I got there when I was 16, I got there back in 2011. After that, I did start gaining the weight back. I don't think I failed the surgery. I think I probably didn't do everything I should have. Like they tell you to eat your protein, to drink your water, to eat your vegetables. And I started, I would say, uh, I got sick about 5 times when I first had the surgery. I actually got turkey stuck at work, and it made me sick, and I was hurt for about 90 minutes to 2 hours. And that really kind of bothered me. And then at one point, I tried to have a piece of chicken parm, which was my favorite food at that time. And I got sick and I threw that up. So it was very uncomfortable to eat. I would eat and then I'd be nauseous for like a half an hour to an hour afterwards. I couldn't sit at the table because the sight of food would make me nauseous. So there were some complications, I would say, but as far as the surgery itself, I came out, I felt great. I didn't have any pain. I didn't use the morphine drip at all. I took painkillers the first 2 nights just to go to sleep, and that was it. So as far as that was fine. I really couldn't eat too much. I remember for several weeks I would have a protein shake for breakfast, half a cup of cottage cheese for lunch, and chicken thigh for dinner, cut up really, really fine and chewed very well. But that was after doing the liquid for a few weeks, and then about 6 to 8 weeks in, I was still just eating that. So I figured it was like 482 calories a day, which is crazy. I didn't even know how I was surviving off 482 calories a day, but I was. So, um, back in 2012, 2013, I started to expand my food. That was probably 2 to 3 years after the surgery. I do know by July of 2013, I was 350 pounds again, which means I gained a full 100 pounds. And, I had lost and then gained most of the weight back within that time, within a 3 year period, which is crazy. I do gain and lose weight quite fast. It was tough to deal with, being back up right around the surgery weight 3 years after the surgery. I'd started eating the slider foods again: French fries, potato chips, crackers with cheese. Sure, the cheese was okay, but the crackers just slid. Anyone who's having a surgery should stay away from any of those foods that turn to mush for as long as you can. And I know some of those foods are some of the biggest crave foods. I know some of y'all like ice cream and shakes. I couldn't do ice cream and shakes after my surgery. I don't think I failed the surgery though. And I don't think that getting the surgery was a mistake. I think what happened was I lost 200 pounds before the surgery. So that full year before the surgery, I was really on my game. Then I lost another 130 pounds after the surgery within like another year. So 2 years or 2.5 years, I lost a full 330 pounds. And I just got sick of being nauseous, so I found things that wouldn't make me nauseous. And those things were what helped me gain weight. So it's okay to be a little uncomfortable after eating. It's okay to be a little bit nauseous. if you're eating the right things, you're eating slow and you're chewing and you're still nauseous, it's unfortunately a side effect of the surgery. But even to this day, I can't eat that much chicken. I can't eat anywhere near to what I used to eat, even though I've probably gained back a full 200 pounds, close to 200 pounds since the surgery. I didn't gain back those. I kept off about 150 pounds since 2009. So that's pretty impressive for me to keep weight off that long. I've wore some of the same clothes the past 2 years, which has never happened in my life. I'd either lose or gain so fast. So I would say it was a success. I would say I didn't fail the surgery, and the surgery didn't fail me. It's just I didn't do everything I was supposed to do after the surgery. And if you don't, and if you start eating crackers and you start eating chips and Cheez-Its and mashed potatoes and ice cream and other foods that aren't going to fill your little pouch up to give you that sensation that you're full, then you're probably not going to be as successful. So that would be my tip. It would be to eat what you're supposed to do. Only eat portions that you're supposed to, and stay away from the slider foods because they will get you in trouble. They will put your weight back on. At this point now, here I am. I'm battling to take the weight back off that I gained post-surgery. So the surgery isn't a magic answer. It isn't an easy way out. It's very difficult. You still gotta work. You still gotta do everything right. You still have to have good, healthy habits, and you gotta keep those. And it's not temporary. It's not like you can do that for a year or two, because after a year or two, your hunger will start to come back, and you can gain weight if you don't practice those healthy habits, eating vegetables, eating your protein, obviously, drinking your water, exercising. You got to follow everything to a T as your doctor has prescribed you. Otherwise, you can put all the weight back on, as I did. I did put on all my surgery weight, but I didn't put on that 200 pounds that I lost before the surgery. I only put on a portion of that. So I am glad I lost 200 pounds in a year before the surgery, and I'm still glad I got the surgery. Otherwise, I probably would have lost 200 to 300 pounds, and I probably would have gained it all back with a full appetite and no restriction from the surgery. It probably would have been in big trouble by now. Who knows if I'd even be mobile? Who knows if I'd even be alive at this point? So surgery was good for me, and I don't think I totally failed the surgery. I still have some restriction. Obviously, I gained back all my after surgery weight, so some may call that a failure, but I still have kept off some of that pre-surgery weight. Thanks for bearing with me. I know this is a little longer than usual, but I think you'll find it very helpful if you're about to get the surgery or considering the surgery, or you're struggling after the surgery. Just a reminder to do what you're supposed to do, because that's what works. All right, I'm out. Probably heading to bed pretty soon. Tired here, long day. Tomorrow's another long day, day off, but we're going to get it. So good night, everyone. Peace.